Previously on New Crits on the Block.
You can see your oldest friend, Mal. You can see that she, under her skin is veins that look like vines as well. Why are you here?
I'm trying to find a way to save the world.
The vines are literally shooting into the ground to drag her out as the vines just start puncturing into the concrete floors, ripping her through the flooring.
We help you. We become the search party. What do we get in return?
We'll let a fortune teller give you 1 fortune. So, Leaf, you just watched as your old dear friend Mel got sucked down into the earth. You did hear... Actually, give me a perception check real quick.
9?
You're like, never mind.
Yeah.
A cool thing you don't hear.
No, you could have sworn you heard sobbing as she got sucked down.
I don't like that.
It's just Katon.
I failed my sleight of hand
I'm
check
just-
3 fucking times.
I'm just sitting there with my hands just still on the earth where she last was, where her face basically disappeared in my hands. I'm just staring at the earth and just kind of quiet.
Milo kind of finally breaks free of the thorns and starts trying to claw right next to you where she got sucked into, because it's kind of like dirt now at this point. The concrete kind of broke away from all the vines ripping through it. He is trying to dig, and as he does, you can see he slowly starts to morph back into just regular small kitty boy Milo, as he's still trying to dig through the earth.
I'm starting to cry a little bit, and I'm just gonna pick him up and just hold him and hug him and just start crying.
He kind of just curls up into your arms and purrs.
Mel, please come back. Please.
Katon, you just witnessed someone.
I'm hanging there. I'm literally just hanging there, quietly looking at this awkward scene, going.
Make a strength check.
Yeah,
you want to break through.
He decides to get himself out, but he doesn't say or move for a while because it's super awkward.
Yeah,
right?
just hanging up.
He's doing that weird thing where you're in a room with 2 people fighting, and you can't just leave for some reason. You know what I mean? You're like, 12.
12.
He struggles a little bit in it.
Yeah, after a little bit, you kind of finally you just shake enough to where the thorns kind of slowly start to wiggle their way out. It takes you a second, but yeah, you fall back down to the ground. Take 1 damage. That was a D6.
You know what? Hey, Jake. No.
It was 10 feet.
Okay, I'll take 1 damage. This is a waste of lead.
It's actually graphite.
Oh, you're right. You're technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Oh, hey, fuck you.
Katon just kind of stands there. So did I'm so sorry. Did Leaf ever tell us about Mel, or did she just say that she left a friend?
I think I told you guys the whole thing on that journey to.
Yeah, you definitely said you left a friend or something. I think.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so Katon
the whole shebang.
Katon infers that that's her.
Okay.
He gets it now.
She's not one to keep a secret. So.
Yeah, or
unless
be able,
asked specifically,
or be able to hide it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that whole display, I was like,
no. Once she knew she was going back to where this was going to be a problem, she let everybody know the whole thing. So.
yeah, okay. So Katon just stands there quietly, and he knows that Leaf needs a chance to like come to terms with what happened. He's focusing on what the ring's doing underground, because he can sense its location. He can pinpoint its location anywhere in the world, is what we said. There was no range or anything. He just cannot fucking lose it. So he knows where it's traveling, where it's going.
It's going high speed down.
Straight down.
Straight down.
To the
And
pits of
continue.
hell.
Yeah. And he just keeps following it in his head and that's
Okay. Yeah.
He's focusing on that because he's worried she's gonna find it and get rid of it. So he wants to know, like, at least where's it going?
Okay. I will keep you in the loop with that.
All right.
Because I don't want to give you a play-by-play, because that'll just never end.
No, let me know if something happens that is
Yeah.
that
Just
is
keep asking
worthy
him.
to know, or
Every session.
Yeah.
Is it near me?
Where is it now?
Okay. We hop back over to the two boys at the inn. At the bath bar,
Yes, bath bar.
it is now canon.
Well, that's the name of the place, right?
Yeah, that's
that's
the
a
name.
trendy
Bath bar.
bath bar, you know?
Yeah. It was like the first, like, now there's other places that are bath bars, but they don't have, like, this is like the first.
Yeah, people make a pilgrimage to the in-between to go to the original bath bar.
Yeah, and they
Well, it's
never
bath
leave
bar in between.
because they can never get back.
Kind of like Bed Bath & Beyond.
Yeah, it's bath bar in between.
Bath
Yeah.
bar and beyond.
Bath bar and in between.
bath bar and in
Bath bar in between.
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah.
like three times.
Seven times. But now you know what it feels like.
What?
It sucks, doesn't it?
All right, so after Aewyn gets done scrubbing Tom's back,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, Tom. So I've heard that the Kapati Pati this town was stricken by it before.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's not just this town, all the in between. And it even struck out into the Fae for quite some time, and the Fae court had some trouble for it.
And I mean, you probably don't know how, or if you do know how it was eradicated before. If you don't know that, could you point me somewhere? Maybe there's some old scrolls or text, or maybe some old seer that might know something, like an apothecary that might have some documentation.
Well, you're going to talk to one. Mist
Yeah, but I
was
don't wanna
around when
I-
it happened last time.
Yeah, but I don't want to use our one wish for
Well-
our one.
We are in the in-between trade. I'm
Yeah,
sure
okay.
you two have some valuable information, whether you know it or not.
Sure.
Well, yeah. What about like a back scrub? Another one. You think that would go fall with her?
Only if you want another back scrub.
No, I'm
Yourself.
saying, is she a fan of back scrubs?
Yes, but most likely you'll only receive a
Oh,
back
I see,
scrub in
I see.
return.
Well, I wouldn't mind a second one, but okay. I get what you're saying. Yes, right. Equal or greater value. Okay. I guess we start with her,
Yeah.
Borel.
Mhm.
I mean, that makes most sense. She's the one we need to speak to next.
Yes.
So, all right. Thanks, T.
Don't call me that.
Oh, Tom.
That's fine.
What's it short for?
Tom.
Tomathan.
Tomathan.
Jonathan.
Right. Yes.
Yes. How'd you know my real name?
Yeah. All right. So I guess we head over to Mist.
Okay. Yeah. You guys walk over to Mist. As you kind of get close, you can see that from far away she looked a little smaller, but as you get closer, she's actually pretty yoked. Like, still slender, but ripped.
Okay.
And as you kind of walk to the front side of her table where she's drinking, you see that out of all the tribal tattoos, she has one tattoo of an eye right on her forehead. And she kind of looks up to you. You can see that she's has a little bit of like blush on her cheeks and on her nose.
Did you say what she is? Is she a like humanoid looking figure? Is she a cat person? Is she
She looks human,
Mhm.
but her eyes are very bright yellow. And there's kind of like a glow behind some of her tattoos, like in the lines. You can kind of see it, like this glow almost like traces her tattoos, and it's just kind of going at all times and just following all of the tribal tattoos. And she looks up to you. What can I do for you?
Hello, Mist with Y.
Yeah. She pounds down her drink. And she looks back at it. And then she just kind of like goes like sprinkles her fingers over, and you can see as wine pours down from her hand into the cup again. And she pounds another one.
Oh, that's a nice little trick you've got there.
Yeah. So what do you all want? You're interrupting my shtick.
Your shtick.
Well, we were told by Mayor Tom that we are going to be helping on an issue with the city, and that's for our payment. We are, well, one, you might have some information, but two, we might be able to get a fortune from you as well.
Yeah, I owe Tom a lot. Sure, yeah. Whose fortune?
Well, before we get to that, I think my compatriot Borel here has a couple questions for you about our mission.
Okay. What?
So this issue that
Thank you.
my friend Aewyn alluded to is the Kapati Pati.
She kind of just has like a blank face.
Oh, okay.
As she's looking at you.
Have you heard of this? Are you aware of this issue?
Yeah.
Okay.
What of it?
So my question is, because this whole realm and into the Feywild have dealt with this before. I'm wondering if there is a way to eradicate it or how it was dealt with before.
And what exactly do I get in return, boys, for giving you this information?
Well,
'Cause, I mean, you're kind of interrupting my drinking time.
Yeah, for sure.
We have information as well.
And we don't want to chew up any more time than we have to.
No, we don't.
Of yours.
But we also have very valuable information for things.
Like?
Apparently we don't know, but you might. What do you want to know? What might be important to you?
And you
We can
see
see we can
her
cook up.
close her eyes. And as she does, the tattoo kind of opens up and you see a actual third eye looking at you, giving off this like yellow, again, this like yellow glow from it as its iris is also yellow. And she kind of just stares at Aewyn for a little bit and then stares over at Borel. I'm quite interested in this one. And she opens her eyes back, and as she does, her third eye closes and she ports.
Oh, thank God.
At
Blech.
Borel.
Blech. Didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, no
Didn't like
eyelashes
that,
either.
Didn't like that thing staring.
just a raw eye.
Hey, quick question. Is the eye
What?
Just a raw eye.
A raw eye, yeah.
quick question. Is the
No
eye
lid.
horizontal like eyes should be,
Yeah.
or is it vertical?
No, it's horizontal.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, it's not vertical.
That'd be weird.
That's what I mean. I've seen it a couple different ways.
No, it's horizontal. Yeah.
Okay.
And then she closes her eyes again, and that third eye opens one more time. There's some strange magic about you. And she kind of like reaches out, and you can see her like kind of grasp something next to you and like turn it over in her palm and open her hand up. You've made quite the deal, haven't you? And then she opens her eyes back up. God, that's fucking tiring.
Deal? What? With Tom? That deal?
Oh, well, I mean, but we already told her about that deal. What are you talking about?
Oh, this is fun. I gotta say, do you not know?
Ah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, see, I knew it. I knew it from the moment we started. See, this is what they do. They tell you some ambiguous thing and they make it seem more important than it really is. I had
Why
a
don't
feeling.
you two take a seat?
Why don't you say the Magic wood. Okay. I sit down.
Now's the magic word.
I'm gonna
is it,
sit
God?
down
It's now.
because I'm intrigued.
She's like, so I'm going to open your mind, Borel.
Okay. I'm interested.
And I'm going to rip out some information.
Oh, okay.
I'm so glad that I did not look at me.
So, do I get a choice on the ripping of the information?
If you want your information, no.
The information that you rip, do I forget it?
No, you'll remember it.
Oh, so you're bringing it to the fore.
Yeah.
Ha.
And
okay.
it'll be painful.
Oh.
There's some pretty integral magic wrapped inside your brain right now.
Oh no, some integral magic. I'm so terrified. Let's do it.
You look over and Aewyn is now behind the back of the chair with his little eyes peeking over it and be like, all right, Borel, don't worry, you'll be fine. I'm right here with you through the whole way. And I kind of peek down a little bit more as soon as she starts talking about ripping and magic and everything. I'm like peeking up behind the back of the chair like, don't worry, I've got your back, bud.
Okay, cool. And then I kind of like, wave him off. I'm like, and I sort of orient myself towards.
You see her again. She like stands up and she waves her hand and your chair turns to the side to where you're facing like out of the table. And she closes her eyes.
Okay.
And her third eye opens up against, this is going to hurt a lot. And she reaches out with one finger and touches your forehead. And the second she does that, your eyes roll back in your head. All right, you get an inspiration.
All right. I know listening to all those old episodes was worth it.
God.
Oh my
funny.
God.
Fuck.
And she's like, no, not that memory.
Different one.
Hold on.
Swipe left.
There's a lot of shit to sort through here. Let me just.
Swipe.
So as she touches your forehead and your eyes go into the back of your head, you feel like you're going fast forward, like rip through your entire life. From when you were born, you can see the days that you were like a baby and things like that, like vividly, but it's all in like fast motion. It's just going super fast, like
Fast forward
times-
VHS.
yeah, it's like going 12 times. You can't
12 times?
Yeah.
Whoa.
where the sound isn't even going. It's just
Whoa.
dead silent, as like you are almost like this external being like watching your life in front of you. And it's going and it stops at a few points and then speeds up and then stops and then speeds up again. And then finally it stops. And where it does is your conversation with Fuma. And as the conversation goes further, she kind of slows down time again and again to where you can see your mouth slowly moving. And then it stops. And then you can hear a voice outside of yourself. Hold on. And then you feel this excruciating pain, like your soul is being ripped out of your body. Aewyn, how this is kind of being shown in the physical world is you can see him completely on fire right now.
Not the first time.
Yeah.
like in like a almost fire tornado blaze going straight up in like a 3-foot radius around
Get a bucket.
him.
Well, I was gonna reach
And a
up to the
mop.
table and grab my like a little jug of like water and go and try to like throw it on him.
It like sizzles before it even reaches the fire.
Oh, I'm out of ideas. Does anybody else in the bar, are they watching this? Are they
Probably normal.
They're not even paying attention.
So
Normal thing.
All right, I think Aewyn's gonna sort of pick up on that. I mean, it doesn't look like Borel is on fire, as in like burning, right?
Yeah,
it just
the celestial. You can see that her arm is like burning, but getting like healing at the same time as it burns.
All right, so if that's the case, then and it doesn't seem like there's any danger or anything out of place, I guess.
Yeah.
Aewyn's gonna be really interested at this point and sit down on the chair and kind of scoot it a little bit closer and just really like get up right in this scene of these two, and just like, oh, like looking at it from every angle. I've never seen anything like this before. This is incredible.
And Borel, as time slows, it like starts to hurt as like your physical body as she tries to get past this point. Finally, you like kind of break free of this like almost restraint of this memory, and you can see that the conversation goes on longer than what you can remember. And you can't hear what they're saying, but you can see you talking longer. And then at one point, you kind of like bow over to Fuma. And then time fast forwards again to the point, and then you feel the finger pull off. And at that point, you feel like almost all of the blood in your body rushes and just hits the front of your head with like full force. You are going to take some psychic damage.
Migraine damage.
You're going to be taking 23 psychic damage.
Ooh, okay. I was already hurt from that before.
And as she pulls her finger off, you can see the fire kind of dissipate. When Borel's eyes kind of come back too, both of his eyes are like, look like his entire eye got like its blood vessel popped. His, the whites in his eyes are completely like bloodshot red.
I'm probably going to fall down like out of the chair, prone. Because I'm very hurt right now.
I would catch him before that happens.
Okay.
I was right
You saw,
there.
whoops.
Yeah.
Slide
Trust fall. No, if he starts to like slump, I'm like, whoa, easy there, buddy.
I'm just gonna
stabilize
hold
him.
my head and just like, what the fuck?
She sits down in the chair, and her third eye is still open, and it's just locked onto you, Borel, as she kind of crosses her legs, puts her head on her hand, and kind of just stares. So, that was interesting.
What was that? I don't remember any of that. Why don't I remember that?
Well, the one who placed it, they can cast some very powerful magic.
Okay, but I couldn't hear what was said. So you showed me like a silent movie. I don't even know what movies exist now. So you know what I'm talking about.
Silent play.
I couldn't hear anything. And that was, I don't remember any of that. I don't remember me bowing to Fuma, for one.
What?
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
You see Miss close her third eye and open up her regular eyes.
Good.
Her normal eyes.
Uh-huh.
Her non-naked eyes.
Not raw.
not raw.
Raw is
Sorry,
just
raw
exactly
eyes.
her
what you
cooked
said.
eyes, not her raw eyes.
Her cooked eyes.
Yeah, no, that's what happened. I saw it. But I could hear things too.
Okay. What did I say? What did he say?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you.
What?
Okay.
That's not fair.
That was the price. You want your information, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you can pick information on what just happened or whatever you need for the potty.
That's mean. You're mean, Jake.
I give inspiration. I fuck you over with hard decisions.
Okay. As much as I want to know what the fuck that was, even if it was even real.
Oh, no, it was 100% real.
I kind of want to know why you bowed to Fuma, sort of. A little bit.
Yeah, but what about our friend and our current issue?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Sure.
That we don't get to know that.
Well, you still get
we
one
still
future.
have our future fortune.
Oh, this is extra? I thought this was it.
No. This is extra.
Oh, then I want to know why I bowed to Fuma.
Yeah, thank you. Good.
Oh, well, You made a deal with them while you were out at the at Arnerfell
Huh?
for the power. You think you just fly around like that and someone didn't boost you up a little bit?
Okay, yeah, I realize now I didn't question that as hard as I should have in the beginning. Okay, fine, sure.
Well, the spell kind of helped with that.
Right. Okay, so what did I give in return?
Well, you just said that you're never going to talk about it. And he probably has some other plans or something like that.
Said that I'm never going to talk about it.
Well, or remember it.
Surprise.
Having secret conversations with gods and
Yeah,
not
how
telling your
dare I?
friends about it.
How dare I?
Tisk tisk, Borel. Tisk tisk.
I would never.
You don't know I did that.
No, but secret conversations that you don't tell us about?
Not with gods. And not with and not with the and not
Aewyn.
and not with the enemy god or
Aewyn.
Titan. Not with the enemy.
You
Not-
have no legs to stand on.
I have 2 legs to stand on.
No.
And
You're
watch
currently still
and watch this, and I stand up. Not an enemy god. I wouldn't do that.
Oh my god. Or my
Titan.
Oh my Titan.
Sleeping with the enemy for boosted power, and then
my God.
not remembering it.
This is okay. Well, this is a lot to process.
I'd say so.
Would you stop? Sick of you.
Sick of you.
I don't know what to do with this information.
Neither do I.
I don't know what to do. What future plan? He's got some future plan now. I owe him something. I don't know what it is.
Right. That's not good.
No, of course it's not
Are you
good.
are you like a Manchurian Candidate thing? Like if he says a phrase, are you going to all of a sudden turn on us or something? Huh.
I don't know.
That's not good.
I don't know.
That's not good. Hey, you want to do us a solid maybe, Mist, and just, just goose us a bit? Just tell us a little extra, right? That's all. Aewyn looks around. We won't tell anyone. It'd be great if you did that. For fun.
She leans back in her chair. Well,
Have I told you the story of my father?
I already know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a very interesting story.
You're just shitting on everyone's backstories today, aren't you?
Mist is. It's not me.
Oh, right. Yes.
I'm playing the character. Okay, guys.
That's what my character would do.
That's what my character would do, and I made them all. So,
Miss, we know that you used to be a god?
Yeah.
Demigod something?
yeah, the god of fortune and wealth.
Right. So why do we see you so down on both of those things?
And people stopped praying to me.
Why?
Well, I gambled with some other gods. Of course, I won because I
Right.
can see the future. So they got kind of pissy, and I don't know, killed some god, and then like the kind of like court of gods kind of excommunicated me. I don't fucking know. But I left anyway.
Which god did you kill?
One of the gods of war. There's fucking so many of them, honestly. They pop up like fucking weeds. Because anyone could be a god nowadays. You have enough power.
Yeah, totally.
You don't even need to be celestial.
No idea.
Shit's
I know.
stupid. Yeah.
It's a damn shame.
So why are you here and not, I don't know, anywhere else, or trying to get your own? Is there a way for you to get back in? Like, or is that excommunication is?
I don't really want back in, honestly. It's way more fun here. I mean, look at what I just...
That's what I
For
mean.
free.
So add in the fun, add a little more flavor to it. Watch us dance like puppets that we are, us lowly mortals.
Okay. What do you want for the help?
You get enjoyment. You're welcome.
No, I get enjoyment out of figuring out other people's secrets. Maybe we should have a turn with you?
No, I don't think so. That raw eye of yours really, really grosses me out. No offense, but you can see why that would be unsettling, unnerving. Don't put your hand on your head. No, don't do that. I know what that means.
And don't touch my head.
So, what you got then?
I don't know. I could do a little jig.
You see her like kind of raise an eyebrow and like kind of look you up and down.
I puff my chest out just a little bit.
Maybe a different kind of jig.
Oh, what kind of jig do you mean?
One in private.
I thought you were gonna give me a horizontal mambo or something, you know, like the old
The tango between the sheets.
yeah.
I'm gonna reach my hand out to him and say, "What are you doing?"
I'm not doing anything. She's
No, are you trying to get her help? Come along with us?
No, I want more
Buddy, buddy.
information. But I don't want to give it. I don't want to give it the information of the flesh, right? I don't want to give it the information of what's under this, right?
Did you see what I just went through?
Yes, you caught on fire.
Take one for the team.
I don't want to do that.
Take one for the team.
No, I said I don't want it to
Take
be
one for
me.
the team.
No, not that. Not that. My body is my temple, and my temple is closed for business. Sorry, no excommunicating gods allowed in my temple. You understand?
Yeah. Well, then what else you got?
I said a jig. I'm
Yeah, I'm not
very
watching you
fleet of
dance.
foot.
I'm not watching you dance.
I'm very good. I'm going to attempt one plie.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Matt.
It's an at one. Plus 0.
So you go to
Watch it. Oop. And my chair, my foot catches the chair, and I trip and slam into the table across from us.
okay.
Sending the drinks of that table like kind of flying everywhere. Like I biff hard.
Okay.
You know what, Matt? That is the best thing you could have done, because one of the rules is don't dance.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
You do not have
thank you,
any
Dice.
idea how lucky you
Thank
are.
you, Dice. That's right. I forgot about the no dancing.
I was going to tell you, and then I was like, no, I'm going to let him do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo. No dancing was done, Jake.
But what you did do is just spill a
I
bunch
did.
of people's drinks.
I did.
And you did that.
And they all kind of look at you and say, "You gonna buy us another one?"
Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize. I will pay the debt that is owed, and we'll be all square. So I'll go over to the bartender and
Don't
just
look at that sheet.
just
man.
motion over.
I am.
No, because I need to repay my debt. And I'll buy the drink that or I said one more round for that table there. That is it.
And the bartender just nods his head and
And
starts
I'll-
making drinks.
Yeah, throw the coin out for him
Okay.
of exactly how much it is. It is.
And not a
I'll look at the
more.
menu. I'll do the math in my head and throw it out there.
No extra 1 penny off, and you're like, you just
20%
die.
tip, but not a bit more.
Yeah. Yep. That's right.
Um,
And I'll kind of walk back and sheepishly sit back in my chair, like, yes, okay. I don't think I have anything for you. Thank you.
well, if that's it, boys.
Are
if
you
don't-
still attracted to me though?
a lot less?
Ah, damn it.
Is that off the table
Yeah.
entirely?
Fuck.
Okay, so now we get our regular fortune. We came here originally.
I guess so, but it's only for. How does it work? It's for one person. Like, what does that mean? Because
You tell
we-
me what you want me to see, and I'll like find it and shit and tell you what I
Oh.
saw.
We want to find the potty, right? Is that?
Well, I want to.
Isn't that like what
Well,
we
yeah.
want?
My original question is, how do we beat it? But I guess that's not specific enough.
Well, I don't know. Is this like a monkey's paw thing, to where if we're not specific enough, you give us like, you know what I mean?
No.
Like
Don't
if
have
I'm
to
like,
be.
I wish I had the biggest muscles in the world, right? And
If
then
you
you give
wanna
me
know-
like 4,000 pounds of muscles, and I'm just a blob at this point. You know what I mean? Like one of those.
Yeah, no, this isn't a genie.
Yeah, a monkey's paw.
Yeah. She kind of just like shakes her head. No, but if you just want to know how to defeat it, I mean, I know. So.
Well, okay, but I think we also need to know how to find it. Is it hard to find?
Just follow all the death and dismay, yeah.
Okay, I could probably track that, to
You
be
could
honest.
probably track
I could
that.
probably track that. All right, we should probably find like how to destroy it.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you.
Yep.
How do we destroy the Kapati Pati?
Now,
You stab it.
yeah,
Like,
you just
cool.
poke it.
Just light it on fire. Sweet.
Yeah.
So there's a way they sealed it before, and then there's a way to kill it.
So before they just sealed it, they didn't kill it.
Yeah.
That's how they got rid of it.
That
Okay.
lasted.
Well, but it's back, so it needs to be. It needs to be
It was unsealed.
correct. It needs to be taken care of. I
Right.
think.
We need to eradicate.
Eradicate. All right. Pretty simple. You sacrifice one of Ouroboros' childs.
Ah.
Yeah.
Children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Child's is.
Childs is weird. Childs is.
Oh, okay, easy.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, okay. Fine for you. Maybe a little morally complicated for some of our other compatriots. But we can talk
Now
them into
we
it.
could do this the Aewyn way.
How other way? Well, I don't know how to talk.
Sorry.
What other way is there?
I'm just saying that is something that doesn't have to be discussed. Just throwing it out there
Okay.
because it has to be done,
Right. Yes.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
So it's better to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission.
Ooh, God, that's a slippery slope. Ooh, I
It
hate
is,
that.
it is, but in the end, I would just have a think on it. I'm just
I
saying,
will have a good chew on that.
because we are going to find her entire coven, I guess, if you want to call it that in a way. I'm sure they're bad, and I'm sure we could find a bad one. We'll make sure that they're a bad one. They're very bad, and then we'll do that,
Ah, okay, fine.
right? So you know what, Borel? I'll leave it up to you. If you want to tell her, I won't stand in your way. But if you don't tell her, I won't say anything either. That was a really shitty thing for me to do to you. But you know what? I'm not taking it back. I'm not taking it back. See, is this fun to exist between the lines? In the
No,
gray?
this is awful.
It's wonderful.
You do this all day.
I do.
You have no soul.
That's not true. I do.
No, you don't.
I have a soul. That doesn't make you soulless.
Yes.
It's just a shitty soul.
Right. It's just a discount.
garbage soul.
A discount. Garbage soul.
That's a garbage soul.
That's a great 90s grunge band.
It really
name,
is.
by the way.
Garbage soul.
Big Garbage Soul, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wanted
It's like
to
the
do
hard rock version of Collective Soul.
Collective Soul and Garbage, I guess, the two.
Oh, yeah. Like a super group.
A super garbage group.
Super garbage group.
Okay. Anyway.
So I guess I don't want to put it like that. I will let you make the decision. I'll say it that way. That's a more cordial way to say essentially what I just said. I'll leave it up to you.
All right. Well,
I will back. I'll back your play either way.
my head is pounding.
Literally on fire.
And I'm pretty sure my eye is about to explode. I need to have
It's
a good sleep.
It's very red.
Now,
It's very
I
red.
can't see out of this eye. So I need to have a good sleep on this.
Good 8 hours sleep to eradicate all this problem.
All we need is a 4-hour trance, baby.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. Is that it?
If you want it to be.
Are they like lasting effect? Is he gonna like side effects for him? Do you need
A
like,
migraine or something, probably.
but nothing else like long term?
Well, I eradicated the spell, so I don't know.
I cast ibuprofen.
The Fuma guy might notice that it's gone. So
Ooh.
Oh, there was a spell keeping that under wraps.
yeah.
Oh, and you got rid of it.
Yeah.
Aha.
So it might actually come back to you exactly what the words were said too. So there's always that.
You mean it might slowly come back to me? What exactly was
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
I guess we're just going to cross that bridge when we get to it.
Oh, hey everyone, it's your favorite player, Matt. Happy New Year, happy end of the holidays. Man, I don't know about all y'all, but the first part of the year after the 2-month-ish holiday season, give or take, I am done. Right? I'm just done. I feel like I'm ready to hibernate for weeks, but we can't because we got a show to do and I have a middle break to record. That's right. You're here at the middle break. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. Let's get this year started off right. Okay. And you know how you can help us do that? Well, firstly is if you subscribe, rate, and review to our podcast, wherever you get your podcasts from. Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify. You're listening to us on some podcatcher, so we're obviously there. Go leave us a 5-star review. It really helps us get that social proof to show other people that we are a legit podcast and worth listening to. The other thing you can do is by following us on all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits. You can find us on Instagram at New Crits on the Block. And you can find us on Facebook at New Crits on the Block. We are always posting content for you to either reshare to your little sphere or to tag people in or just to look back and enjoy on. Word of mouth is the only way we are growing right now. So that is really important to us. If you can sort of pump us out a little bit to your sphere, pump us out to some people that you think would like what we're doing, because we need your help. And that would be fantastic. Okay. One of the ways we like to say thank you for giving that help, because we know you're going to, we have our own New Crits Discord. Yes, that is right. We have our own Discord for New Crits fans. You can come in there and talk to other people. You can come in there and talk to the cast. We have channels for all things D&D related and even things some kind of personal life related. That way there's a smattering of everything, okay? A little smorgasbord of all different sorts of topics you can talk about. We're always constantly engaging with people in there, so please come in and enjoy yourselves in a wonderful, inclusive, safe space that we are really proud of, that we have built up over the last year or so. Now you might be thinking, well, Matt, I want to do all these things, but how do I get to all of them? Well, from our link tree, of course, linktr.ee/newcrits on the block will get you to all the places that I mentioned, plus other places that we have that I didn't have time to mention. linktr.ee/newcrits on the block. It's your central hub for all things New Crits. All right, everyone, let's get you back into this week's episode. Again, this is the first one of the year, right? Yeah, this is the first one of the year. It's a pretty good one to start your year on, right? So let's get you back into it. Thank you again for listening this week. We release new episodes every single Monday. That's not stopping anytime soon. All right. Happy New Year, everyone. Let's make 2022 the best year for you. Not bad. Not bad. All right, everyone. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much for listening this week. Love y'all. Happy New Year. Bye-bye. All right. Well, Mist, pleasure doing business with you.
You as well.
Right. Sorry about the drinks, everyone. Apologize. I'll turn back to the... any parting advice? Just, on the free?
Don't die and get drunk.
Don't die and get drunk?
Yeah.
In that order?
Don't die.
/ or
don't die.
Don't
is
get
die.
drunk. Don't die.
Yeah, it's one piece. There's 2 pieces of advice.
Oh, okay. Yes. All right.
And get drunk.
Oh, okay. Okay. Great.
Got it.
Okay. Well, I guess you need to get some rest.
I'm already asleep.
Okay. Because it's nighttime at this point, right? Okay. Yeah. And as far as we know,
for the millionth time, elves don't sleep.
We trance.
I know, but he's like, I get some sleep.
Yeah.
I know. It's a joke. Back to the previous arc.
As far as we know, they're just chilling for the night in the prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're grabbing them tomorrow morning. They're free to leave with us to go. Okay. All right. Well, then that's what I'm going to operate on. Actually, no, I take that back. Because I would want them to know in case they needed to prepare something, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So go up to the room, your room, I guess. Are we sharing a room?
You can if you want.
Are there enough? He gave us room, didn't he?
Yeah, he gave you a room.
Okay, so
a room
The
One room or two
I
rooms?
can't honestly,
Okay.
guys. I can't
I don't
remember.
remember.
Okay, well, whatever. Go up and get some rest. I'll be up shortly, I guess. And I'm going to, miss, which way to the prison? Would I know that?
It's under the giant mushroom.
Oh, right, the giant mushroom.
Yeah.
Visiting hours?
You talk to Tom.
It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go anyway. I'm just gonna go.
Okay. All right.
Even asking whether or not something's open.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, never mind.
Yeah, forget it.
Okay. So you make your way over to the giant glowing mushroom that's in the center of the Nexus.
Mhm.
There's a few guards that you can see standing out front. And there's only like one big door. You can see like kind of windows up further, but you know that the cell is like down below.
Okay. Hello, boys. I need to speak to my friends really quick. Just take like 30 seconds, and I'll be on my way. And I'm going to just walk to the door and open it.
You see them look at a piece of paper for a second, and then close it. Yeah, okay.
All right. I'll start walking down the staircase.
Yeah, and as you do, you can see all sorts of characters, animals, humans, fairies, just everything locked away. And as you kind of get deeper and deeper into it, it just kind of gets darker, and you get to not the very bottom. The stairwells kind of keep going down for quite some time, but you get down, and this jail is kind of one big circle as it goes down further and further, with one staircase kind of spiraling up in the center of it. And you make your way down. The guard told you what floor and what number.
Sure.
As you start to walk over there, and as you do, once you hit a certain floor, you start to see bloody footprints that walk down the staircase. And as you're not like purposely following them, but you're going in the exact same direction that the guard gave you to get to Lee's room.
I'm going to hurry my pace up a bit at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do. And as you do, you can see Katon just starting to fall off of the ceiling with thorns kind of ripped around his plate mail. And then you see Leaf kind of pick her hands up and pick Milo and kind of hold Milo, where you see like the ground like broken up and like dirt kind of underneath it.
And then that mushroom guy's at like the base of his feet, right? Because she left Cleo.
Yeah. Cleo's at the bottom of the stairs. He's still knocked out.
Hello. Oh, excuse me. Step over the body on the bottom of the stairs. Oh, hey there, jailbirds. What are you doing? Oh, this place is, this is worse than I thought it was. How we doing down here, everyone?
What are you doing? And I point at my face. I still have the bandana on my face. I'm like, everyone here is infectious.
But don't worry, I'll be fine.
Hey, Matt.
I am using my wind to help propel spores away from my body.
Oh.
I am using a very subtle, like, to push outwards.
Roll a
No,
wisdom check.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. That would work because
That
that
would
is
work
literally
100%.
how we do.
With advantage or not advantage?
With advantage.
Yeah,
'cause
we
it's
wear
your powers.
helmets that literally blow air out and away from us when we're inside infectious rooms. That's damn smart.
I give you advantage because that was a very smart idea.
That's really smart.
18.
Okay, yeah. So with your wisdom check, you're able to control the wind just like around your face to kind of keep it away from.
Just a very subtle,
Yeah.
like, it's not like, blowing out. like
Ours are kind of like that.
like a hairdryer.
Yeah.
Ours are like hair dryers.
Yeah, it's just because I also don't want them to know that I can really do that. Do
Yeah.
you guys know that?
We know you can see wind.
Yeah.
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 I'm trying to
We've
keep
got
all
little hints of
I'm
it.
trying to keep all this as low pro as possible.
Yes.
So it's just a very subtle.
Fine. We have to cure her. We can cure you too.
Sure. Anyways, anyone's actually gonna kind of, because he was just going and then down there to like kind of razz him, like, call him jailbirds and tease him, maybe poke him with a stick through the
Yeah.
jail cell, and then they're at like, he's gonna take a stock of what what is, a burrowed through the ground. The gate is slammed open. This guy that he stepped over is at the bottom of the staircase. Leaf is crying, and Katon had just fallen from the. What? What? Are you all right, Leaf? Are you okay?
I'm fine. You should go.
Leaf is not fine. Milo can turn into a gigantic talking rock cat. Cleo, which is the guy we captured, is now like a huge mushroom man. Oh, and we encountered her best friend who showed up out of nowhere, who's also a Celestial. I've never met the Celestial. It was insane. Anyway, they know each other. There's a lot of tension there. I didn't really want to get involved in it. I slipped a ring in her pocket. Rolled terribly. They're going straight down.
Borel caught on fire and made a deal with Fuma.
Excellent.
I want to add my own little like.
Oh, that's also what? Wait, what?
I had cool stuff happen to me too.
Yeah. No, Aewyn will kind of take stock of all that.
He doesn't say that.
No.
Okay.
I was kidding. And thinks like, does he care about any of that? Leaf, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Just go.
Well, I'm fine as well. I'm gonna look over at Katon. Do you need help? Is everything all right?
Honestly, this situation is over. Go to bed. We'll deal with this in the morning.
Okay. Speaking of, I do have some good news, I guess.
Does it need to happen now? What is I kind of point at Leaf, who's just crying, holding a cat?
Well, I mean, kind of.
All right, tell us.
All right. We need to find the Kapati Party to destroy it.
Yes.
Right. We have gotten you safe passage out of town so we could go destroy it.
We already had that. Okay.
But we know how to destroy it. And we have a lead on how to find it.
Perfect. How do we destroy it?
I'm not there.
All right. I'll let Borel talk about that tomorrow. He's got some things to say. So,
okay.
But I just wanted to let you know that that's going to be the plan tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Great.
What?
Nothing. Just I don't understand why you're here. I mean,
I just told you. I wanted to tell you the plan. I wanted to come in and check on you, make sure you're all right. Make sure you got your gruel for dinner or whatever they serve you down here.
We're not all right. This, the Crimson Order is. Do I know her name?
I said it quite a few times.
Great.
So yes.
Yeah. The reason I didn't mention it because Aewyn would have forgotten.
Yeah. We met Mel. She was here. That's why this is understandably happening. So I think we just need to let everyone go to bed.
Why are you upset that you met? Isn't that good?
There's vines stuck in the walls everywhere and shit.
Well, could have been from her just being excited. I don't know.
That's true.
That's kind of her thing.
She sneezes.
He made me leave.
Yeah, she sneezes. Big vine shoots out of her.
Is that it was bad? I don't understand.
She's alive. She's under there.
I just put my hands on the soil.
She's not okay. I need to save her.
I put a ring on her. Not in my
Beyonce way. Not in a single lady's way.
Not in a single. I mean, kinda. I know where she is. Right now, she's moving. I'm tracking her.
Well, see, that's good. Leaf, right?
Yeah, I don't think Leaf actually saw me do that. So, I was gonna wait and tell you, but during the commotion, I put that ring on her. I just know where she is.
That's good. Where is she?
As Ben whips his head over to Jake, the DM.
She's about 2,000
Not the cool DM.
feet. She seemed like she's kind of surfaced back up because you can kind of obviously with the curvature of the in-between.
The obvious curvature of the in-between.
Sure,
Yeah.
obviously.
Because this world is round and not flat.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
But she's still moving.
yeah, she's still moving. A lot slower though. And you can tell she's about 2,000, 3,000 feet out from you.
So she went straight down and out.
Yeah.
Okay. I literally point at exactly where she would be, and I go, she's 2,000 feet that way. She went straight down, and then she took off.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll figure that out.
We can use that to find out where their base and camp is, and until she finds the ring. At some point, she's going to figure out I put something on her. I don't know what will happen then.
And at that moment, Aewyn's face is going to shift from kind of aloof happiness to concern. You thought your friend was dead?
Yes. I mean, I saw her be taken. Did I actually see what happened to her when
She turned into a bear and gave
She was,
you the
like,
opportunity to
fighting.
escape.
Yeah. So you heard a loud roar, like a pained roar as
right,
you
but
left.
I didn't actually see.
Yeah, you didn't actually see anything.
They took her back. I don't know what happened to her, but I just thought I thought I lost her.
Okay, well, was she escaping now? Is that...
No, something's wrong. She's not herself. They did something to her.
Who did?
Fargus, probably the Grove. I don't know, that they were doing terrible things to people. I don't know what they convinced her to do, but it's not her anymore. She's different. I have to save her.
Unrelated question. Would she be considered one of Ouroboros' children?
Would I know that, like, basically anyone who's part of the Emerald Crimson?
Well, it's
like,
not. It's that you two they like raised you two exactly the same, and were
Mhm.
like kind of what's the word?
the finalists.
Yeah, you two were the,
The chosen
finalists, and
ones.
she stayed with them, and she's still alive.
Yeah.
So you can only assume that if she's still there and they kept her alive all this time, that she most likely is.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, we know that there's two of every one, right? So
Yeah.
Borel Kerrigan,
Yeah.
Aewyn, forgot your aunt's name.
Sylvanas.
Yeah. And so we're assuming that it's Leaf and probably the other one. So
I think so, yes. I think that's why she's there.
Okay. And his face is going to switch back to his normal. All right. Good to know. Interesting information.
We have to save her
We need to find her. Yes.
and save her.
We need to find
We
her.
have to get her out of
Katon,
there.
great thinking with the ring. Did she notice you do it?
I was as stealthy as a cat.
Oh. With pneumonia.
A giant stone cat.
A cat in a fight with another cat.
Oh, well.
It was quite loud.
Katon, I am impressed. Guess I'm rubbing off on you, eh?
You know, I'm sure that even tonight you probably did some wild, dramatic, agile move at some point.
I made quite a splash, I will say. I will say that. Okay, do you need anything?
We need to rest and leave in the morning.
Okay, wait. I just want to make sure there was anything I can get you.
I mean, I don't think there's much more to be done.
Who is
here.
that? I'm going to point to the body at the bottom of the staircase.
That's the guy we brought in. Remember, he was infected.
Oh,
You know, that thing we're trying to stop. As I look over at Leaf,
Right. Yes. Yes. Doesn't look so bad. I'm sure he had it for a very long time. Probably got it years ago. So rest up. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow morning. We'll meet up and we'll go on an adventure. Okay.
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 good night.
Okay.
Aewyn.
Good night. Bye. And Aewyn's gonna exit and go back up to the room. I imagine we're sharing. We just bathed together, so you know.
Yeah, I feel
It's
like
not that weird.
It's all right.
And you trance. You don't really sleep, so you just like sit
Oh
there.
my God.
Yes.
He loves to hit that one, doesn't he?
As he leaves, I look over at Leaf and I just go, he's up to something.
He always always is.